Hello and welcome. Today we're going to design a reading control, and that reading control you can use across your Windows 8 application and alongside your Windows Phone 8 applications. So let's dig into it. First of all, what I have done so far is that I have created a Visual Studio project here, and that I've named it to the reading control 1, and I have a blank page for that. Do you see? Yeah. So what next I gotta do is that I require two things from you people that you must install that. First of all, the first thing is the Visual Studio 2013, and the second thing is the Expressions Design. That is an amazing tool, Microsoft's Expression Design by Microsoft, and that is just like Photoshop and any other editor you might use. So it has a panel right here on the left side and menu above. So that is really amazing tool. That is basically from the expressions family. So whatever that is from expressions family knows XAML. Blend knows XAML, design knows XAML. And if they both know XAML, we can utilize the both of the tools in Visual Studio 2013, because Visual Studio 2013 in our application there is XAML. What I would do is that I would create a star here. How would I create that is on the right click here, and I will select a polygon. There are a few properties here. Basically, if you are starting, the points would be 3 and the inner depth would be 0. So when you would draw here a polygon, you will see there's a triangle, but I really don't need a triangle. Okay, let me not give it a color. Sure. So I would make the points to 5 and the inner depth to the not inner depth first, let it give 0%. So when I draw now, I see a 5-sided polygon here, but I really don't need this type of polygon. I need a star cell, so I would make its inner depth increase. When I take it to 50, that is so far so good. So I see a star here. What I would do is that I will select it and I would copy and paste 4 more stars here for a reading control. Control C, Control V, and I would join it here. Oh my god. Third star. There's my 4th star, and there is my last one. I would sorry, I don't think that is really fine. Let me make it perfect. Yeah, that is good, and that is really fine. So I will select all of them. I will go to the object, convert object to the path. I've done it. Go to the arrange, go to the object again, compound path, and make. Control plus 8 is a shortcut key. So that is now a compound path. What I would do next is I would give it a gradient color. You see, my gradient color is basically the both of the colors are at the single point. The reason of doing this I will tell you a bit later, because I have to bind it, and I have to bind both of the colors with my slider, so that whenever I move the slider, the very black color that moves alongside with the slider there. So let me make it a bit perfect. Yeah, that is good. As I told you before, that design is from expressions family, and whatever tool that is from expressions family that knows XAML. I would simply go to the I would go to the edit, and I would, you see here there's an option to copy XAML. Control Shift Z. I would copy XAML, go to the Visual Studio, in my grid I would paste that, and you see there is my control that I'm going to make. Yeah, you see 5-star here, and there is of type path, that is a compound path that has a linear gradient brush, and that has 2 colors, offsets as well, and trust me, these are same 0.497674, and that is the very same. So make sure these are same. So if they are not same, that might disturb your control. What next I'm going to do is, first of all, I will change the color of the gradient. I will go to properties and change it from black to green, because that is more visible and more real basically. So what next I'm going to do is, I'll go to the toolbox, I will search for a slider. There it is. I will drag and drop it here. Okay, place this inside that. Make it according to the length of it. What next I'm going to do is that I have to bind the very gradient to the slider's value. I click on it and go to the properties, offset. Here I see create data binding. I select the element name. In the grid I have a layer, in layer I have a slider's value, where it is, there it is, the value. So I bind to the value of slider. I have to do the very same thing for the other offset. When I do this, the color disappears. So when it disappears, what I would do the next step is that I have to manipulate the very slider according to the control I have made. I got its properties, large change should not be bigger than 0.1. Maximum is 1, small changes 0.05, no, 0.1 is good, that is fine. Step frequency should be 0.1, because as I have till 1, 0 to 1, that should be 10 steps. Okay, that is good. And then the very next thing I'm going to do is 0.5, make the value, and I see, yeah, that works, you see. So my rating control is ready. What next I'm going to do is I go to run it from a local machine. As it is running, there it is, there's my rating control. As I move it backward, the color disappears. As I make it forward, the color appears. So that was our simple rating control we developed in a few minutes. You can use it across your Windows 8 application or Windows Phone application, and don't forget to give me the feedback of that. And the very solution and the code would be on my blog. And thank you for joining us and for your time to watch the very video. See you next time.